What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We have Roscoe and we got Blakey boy over there somewhere. Woo-hoo. Today we are working on this. I haven't filmed much on this, so I'm just going to give you an update, and then today we're going to be modifying the engine mounts because they're slightly wrong, making a gearbox mount and custom prop shaft. So the other day we got the engine fitted. I made Ross this custom steering shaft to allow for clearance, because where the wastegate pipe goes, it was hitting it and the manifold was hitting it as well. So it all clears now. When he bought this engine, it came with some engine mounts, but I believe they were fitted to an E30, so they're slightly different. When we put the engine in, we realised it's sort of wonky. I mean, you probably won't be able to tell, but the back has to go that way a little bit. If you're under the car and see the gearbox, it has to move over. So we've taken that engine mount off now. We're gonna cut the bottom off, modify it, make it fit, work out where to fit, and then we'll make the actual gearbox mount underneath the car. But yeah, I did also get the whole engine harness made. I didn't film it just because, I mean, I already have a video making a harness, but it's all done. I literally need to pin this end to the ECU and that's it. So I'll just chop these there, pin it to the ECU. But yeah, she's getting there. Ross has got the fuel pressure regulator in there, and yeah, let's get cracking on, Roscoe. We're getting there, aren't we?
Nearly time to start it up.
Yeah, not far off. Fair. The only thing that will be stopping us is going to go drive by wire, so it needs to get that. Once it's got that, I think should be ready to start. I mean, need to put the fuel pump in and stuff still, didn't you? But you've got that. So yeah, it's not far off its first start, to be honest. I'll probably take the ECU out of that one and put it in there just to start it up and get it running. But yeah, you getting excited now, Ross?
A little bit.
Is it excitement or nerves?
Bit of both, really.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Alright, so ignore the little situation, but we have a plan. So we've made these two brackets using factory holes, and that one there as well. We've made these. It's going to go into a V shape. With E36 gearboxes, they're like sort of weird, and it's not just perfectly centered. So I'm going to see if I can have a plate going straight across to here and then weld it there and then put some reinforcements. If that don't work, then we'll have one going straight to here and then have it kinking down to here. But yeah, got a bit of wood wedged in there just to keep it centered. Don't really know sort of what angle to put this at, like as in tilting that way. We tried getting reference off the car over there, but it's completely different because obviously different engine mounts, different engine. But let's give it a go. We'll do it like this, I think. Let's get in there. Right, so little update. We got the gearbox mount made. I changed the design a little bit. Just feel like this was going to work well. It's a bit overkill on the steel, but it's the only stuff we had, so it's definitely not going to be going anywhere, that's for sure. It's all in there. I also chopped down the gear linkage by 35mm, I think it was, and then welded that back up so it all shifts gears nice. We've got that in there, the brake clutch line for the slave. Jesus Christ, can't even speak. What else? Oh, I'm just making the prop shaft at the moment. So I've measured it up there and need to take out 71mm. So I'm going to chop 71mm out of this section, put a sleeve over here, weld it up, put the sleeve across, and then weld the sleeve so that it's welded and sleeved, so it's probably stronger than factory. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to give her a choppo, and then it should be good, mate.
Good, mate.
Good, mate.
I'm filming the nose. It's been a while.
Good mind. Right, so chopped it, I think we removed about 70 mil.
71.
71 mil. Sorry, mate. Jesus.
Don't lie.
Specifics. We've got a little cut off here that we've put over. So I'm going to go around TIG weld in there, grind it flat, slide this sleeve over, and then weld the sleeve.
Cool story, bro.
So, yeah. So, done. There we go. So I've got the sleeve TIG welded on. And yeah, he's just going to give it some paint now and then we can pop it up. Hopefully it fits. Fingers crossed. Right, so following on from the last clips, we did get all the prop shaft made and everything all fit up perfect. We went to bleed the clutch and it weren't working because it's a second-hand kit and we were missing one thing that we forgot about, and that is this little bit here. So if you know what that is, it's the pivot for it goes in the gearbox, so we had to take the gearbox out again. I made one to go in and then we put it over there, bled it, and it works perfect. The clutch, yeah, because it weren't working basically. So Ross ordered the correct part, which this little thing from Poland was £50. Ross wants to murder someone because of this. £50 for that. Like, it was mental. But yeah, so we had to take it back out. He's just getting the box off now, put that back in. Before we finally put it back in, we'll basically what we was doing, put the engine here, connect the clutch line, bleed it and check it works, and then we'll put the engine fully in. Oh, look at that engine bay. You can properly see the pearl today. Yeah. Look at that fresh shaft, jeez. DM me if you want a shaft. Hmm?
Squirting over in that.
I think this is a squirter,
It's
is
been a
it?
while.
It's been a while. I'm not gonna film that. This is the little piece I made temporarily so that we could try it out to basically see if it was that causing the clutch not to work, and we put this in and it worked perfect. So that's why Ross ordered the actual genuine bit from PMC, and now just gonna fit it on there, put it back together. Look at that bad boy.
When Max tells you it's going to be a cheap build, don't believe it.
I said it was a cheap engine. I didn't say it was a cheap build, alright? It was a good deal on the engine. Yes. Right, so we got his engine all back in and everything. Everything's all bolted back up. Now just waiting for a few little parts, the turbo and that, so we can carry on with that. I've done some test colours as well, which came out awful. It's meant to be white with blue pearl, but it's come out. I mean, the blue's cool, you can see it, but it looks cream rather than white, so I'm gonna have to get try some other paints, because I don't like that. Been sanding all these down, putting filler on all the cracks and fiberglass in it all. It's been a nightmare. This whole car is practically fiberglass, so there's a lot of repairing to do on it, but getting there. Also on this one, yesterday I added I still haven't mounted it nicely or anything, but added a EDL1 ECU master data logger, because basically you've got a memory card in there and you don't have to have your laptop in, it always records logs, and it also has Bluetooth in it, so I can basically connect my phone up and have live data all on my phone while I'm driving, because at the moment I've just got speedo and revs, that's all I've got, and the coolant one don't work, so I've got no clue what the coolant is. I basically rely on the fans turning on to know that it's up to temp. So that is going to be really cool. We was going to take it out for a spin today, but there's a little fuel leak and it's right at the bottom, so I'd have to jack the whole car up and everything to get to it, which I can't be bothered doing right now. But yeah, she's all good. She's a good girl. That is going to be it for today's video. Make sure you subscribe and like this video, it does help. Next video we'll probably doing some work on that. Depends what comes first. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next